Preloaders, V.I.Preloaders, what's going on, guys? For those of you that have never been to this channel before, my name's Robert. I'm a retired NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle lieutenant. I did a wonderful 22-year career with the NYPD. 15 of those years were spent with the elite NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle unit. The name of this channel is called Robert Simmons Paying It Forward. And on this channel, guys, I share my knowledge, experience, and training that I received from the elite NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle unit with you guys, the motorcycle riding community, and a special focus on slow speed motorcycle operation, because I want people to not be intimidated by their motorcycles when they slow down. I want you to be able to make right turns, left turns, and U-turns with confidence. In other words, I want you to be the boss of your motorcycle. I want you to be a motorcycle operator, not a motorcycle rider. All right? I also do private lessons and practice sessions here in Pooler, Georgia. If that's something you're interested in, check my website for more information. And along with that, I do product reviews, installs on my motorcycles, and anything that I feel is beneficial to you or relevant, I'm always going to share it with you. So speaking of relevance and what's beneficial, that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. This is going to be a quick one. So you hear a lot of noise in the background. That's good. That's I-95 behind me. I'm at Harley Davidson, Savannah Harley Davidson, and I'm here because of my girl, Violet. So I'm picking Violet up. Violet has been here for about 2 weeks. Now you guys probably haven't noticed, but the last few videos that I've been putting out, if I was in my garage, you didn't see Violet, right? And you didn't see Violet because she was here. Why was she here? Okay, let me give you the backstory. On January 1st, when I did the ride, Wood Jr.'s ride, right? As I'm riding the motorcycle, all of a sudden, the voltage meter starts moving down. And then the lights start coming on the dashboard. And as I ride more, it starts getting progressively worse. Then the screen where the radio is went out. Like everything electrical was going out. And I didn't know what was going on. And I'm like, oh, come on. Don't break down. I'm in the middle of a ride. And we weren't close to where we started. Anyway, we get to where we're getting. I made it there, no problem. We stayed there for about, I don't know how long we stayed there, maybe an hour. When it was time for us to leave, bike started up, no problem at all. No problem at all. Fast forward, again, I'm going to meet Wood for a meetup someplace, some kind of club event. And as I'm leaving that location, again, I see my voltage meter going down. Now, the bike didn't have any problem starting that day, just like it didn't have any problem starting the day of the New Year's ride. Everything was fine. But all of a sudden, the voltage is starting to go down. So now I say to myself, you know what? I'm going to go to Harley Davidson. I'm taking the bike straight there. Guess what, guys? I'm on 95. The bike is getting lower and lower in power. Then it just shuts off. So I got to pull over to the side on the shoulder. Now I'm stranded on the highway with this brand new 2021 limited CVO. I know it's not the battery because the motorcycle starts. So the funny part about this is people are passing me, motorcyclists, asking me, am I okay? And I was in denial. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Because in my mind, it's going to restart. But it wasn't happening. So then two people rode by that recognized me and they stopped. And it's Marshall and the president of Born Losers. They stopped, walked back to me to help me out. Wood Jr. as well, because they were all going to the same event that I was headed to. So they all stopped. We're trying to jump the motorcycle. We don't have the stuff that we need. So, you know, I learned, bring the jump pack all the time. You know, in my brain, I'm like, I don't need a jump pack. The oldest motorcycle I have is a 2019, and my Street Glide has about 5,000 miles on it, and my Road King has like, I don't know, 1,500 miles on it. So what do I need a jump pack for, right? And then the other thing I have to keep in mind is I have to remember to keep switching it because I ride more than one motorcycle. So I'm telling myself I'll bring it. Okay. we're trying to jump it, and then I learned a new way to jump the motorcycle because of this, and it definitely came in handy. Let me see if I can show this to you guys. Am I on the right side of the motorcycle for this? No. So when you're jumping the motorcycle, this right here, this plastic, this rubber piece, you remove that, and then you can see there's a nut right there. And you connect the positive to that and the negative to this. And that's how you could jump it without, you know, because the first thing I was thinking about is, oh my God, I got to take this seat off. Then the thing came up, oh, I need a screwdriver for that. Guess what I didn't have? And guess what nobody had that stopped? A screwdriver. You know, and it would have to be kind of like a long screwdriver too to make it easy. That's why I gave Wood Jr. that new piece so that he doesn't need a screwdriver anymore to take his seat off. All he has to do is twist it with his hand. So never took the seat off, never had to. Put the jump pack on it, nothing was happening, so we had to let it sit there for a while. Finally got it to turn over, but still the voltage was like at 11. So I said, let me hurry up and get on the motorcycle, see if I can make it to Harley Davidson. So I get on the highway, I'm chugging along, and I feel the motorcycle starting to, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to stop again. I get off the exit for Harley Davidson, so now I'm feeling better. Even if it breaks down there, at least I'm on the street. I stop at the light, and I'm continuing to keep the preload, because I don't want to let it go down. I don't want it to shut off. And then, guys, out of nowhere, the voltage just shot up to 16. So I'm like, what the hell's going on with this motorcycle? It's like it's possessed. Bring the motorcycle here, leave it here. I tell them everything that happened. It's here for maybe 4 days, and then they tell me, we can't find out what's wrong with it. And I say, well, really? Is that like the answer I'm supposed to accept? Here, we can't find out what's wrong with it, so take it back and good luck. So I said, all right, no problem. Hopefully it was, you know, a one-time thing. That's what I was hoping. Fast forward, now again, I'm still riding the bike, no problems starting it. Fast forward to the announcement day of Harley Davidson's 2022 ST models, all of the motorcycles that have 117 engines. So I say, all right, I'm gonna go out and do a video. So I go out to do a video. I set up my cones. I do some U-turns in the head of a snowman. And my plan was to talk to you guys on the camera, and then when it's time for me to end the video, tell you guys, like, you know, all right, take care, preload, keep it loaded, and then start the motorcycle and ride off. Now, unbeknownst to you guys, what you didn't see is when I went to start the motorcycle, it didn't start. Practice breeds confidence, and a confident rider is not only a safer rider, it's a rider that's going to enjoy riding their motorcycle way more, guys. I guarantee it. See you in Arizona, guys. What the f is wrong with this motorcycle, man? And I'm like, what the? Same thing. The power's really low, it won't even start. So I gotta call my bride. She brings the jump pack. I jump the motorcycle. Again, the voltage is very low. I take it home. I put it on the tender, even though I know that has nothing to do with it, but I did it anyway. Called up Harley Davidson. I actually called them from the parking lot and told them I need to bring the motorcycle back there because it's having the same problem. I towed it here. I wasn't gonna risk riding it. Towed it here. I think it was here for about a week before Hooks. He's like a master technician here. Because before, he was the one looking at it too, and he tore that bike apart, couldn't figure it out. They finally diagnosed what it is. Now I'm hoping he comes on the camera so he can explain what happened, because if this happens to any one of you guys, at least it'll be something that you can kind of bring up to whoever's looking at it so they can look at it. Because it just happened to be one of those things that it doesn't just, it's not obvious that that's the problem. But that's why he's a master technician. So, all right, I don't want to prolong this. I want to talk to him, see if he'll come talk to you guys, and we'll go from there. But one of the things I definitely want to point out and give a big ups to, I want to thank Wood Jr., I want to thank Marshall, I want to thank the president of Born Losers. That's the motorcycle club that Marshall is in as well. And I want to thank every motorcycle rider that rode by and kind of indicated to me, are you okay? And my dumb ass was like, oh no, I'm fine. I'm stranded, but I'm fine. it just lets me see how awesome the motorcycle community is. You know, we don't leave any man or woman behind, and that's just phenomenal. So I appreciate them. I appreciate everything about this culture. All right, let me go inside and talk to these guys.
The original failed part,
Okay.
which is your regulator lead.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, the way it actually connects in here, like this, there should be a nice snug fit, but it wasn't on the ground side. And if you look right there, this terminal at my thumb is the one that actually got hot, which is the ground side.
Okay.
And essentially, that's what jacked up the inside of this. Because this was loose right here, caused the connection to be bad, and obviously that's a lot of current going through this thing.
Yeah.
So with that bad connection, it just got hot, tarnished both the connector and the regulator.
Okay.
And that was the failure.
And that's why it was
This-
intermittently.
So now it's charging like almost 15 volts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I appreciate it. And I know that'll help people because I know the first time you guys, it wasn't very easy to diagnose.
Absolutely. So I actually printed out the bulletin that Tech Services told me to get and handed it out throughout the shop. So now everybody's aware of it.
That's why you're the man, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, guys. So, again, he's a master tech, and he made sure everything was right. So I appreciate him. So now I'm going to get on my girl, take her for a ride home. But you guys know what I got to do first, right? Got to do some U-turns. Oh, I missed her. Missed her. Go put some gas in her. She's hungry. All right, so if any of you guys have this kind of problem where your motorcycle's voltage is going down and then it's going back up, and you know, anything like that, and you don't understand what's going on, you know your battery's good, half the people that are looking at it, check out the regulator and the connection to the regulator, because that was the problem here. All right, guys? All right, so I'm just grateful. I'm happy everything worked out. Yes, I broke down, but I was in a safe location of the road. But even the safe location of a highway is not 100% safe. Safe location is being off of the highway. So I'm grateful everything worked out there. Again, I want to thank everybody that helped me out. I want to give a big shout out to Hooks for doing an awesome job, as he always does here at Savannah Harley Davidson. I always say, guys, spend more time being thankful for the things that you have, less time complaining about the things that you don't. Until next time.